Guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Ships at Sea. Here we are for another episode. This is going to be a time lapse of me leaving Voroi, heading down to the southeast part of the map, heading down to do some longline fishing again down there. Going to showcase to you the new idea I have for setting out long lines, setting them north to south. So setting one line north to south, and then setting south to north, north to south, south to north, and that way when you come back to haul, you just haul one straight long line. You don't actually have to do like this cross pattern, X pattern, spider pattern, whatever you want to do. This is just going to be way easier and way better for you guys. Now, this took me probably an hour and a half to run out 10 2500 hook long lines, so we're going to try and cut it down into 10 minutes. So hopefully it's not going to look too bad with the time lapse. But what I end up doing is bringing you back when we go to haul our first line with another intro, because I didn't really going to do the voiceover at the start here for the time lapse, but I thought I might as well jump in and just explain to you guys what we're doing. So just leaving Voroi, heading down, doing some more long line fishing, only putting out 10 of the 22,500 hooks that we have in our long lines, and then reeling them in. But you will see, you guys stick around, that the long line fishing is way better, being able to hook the fish, minus the first fish, which still does some gymnastics and funky stuff when it comes up. The other fish are pretty easy to catch. So righto guys, I'll leave you guys with it, and I'll see you guys back once this time lapse is done and dusted, and get on with the episode. Hey guys, Britto here, welcome back to Ships at Sea. Here we are for another episode. Back out doing some long line stuff. You would have realised if you watched that time lapse that I started off with, but yeah, I've dropped out 10 lines down the southeast corner of the map, hoping to get a good haul here. I think what I want to do is I want to actually change back to 1,000 hooks if we can. I just feel like these 2.5 kilometre lines are just way too big. That was an hour and a half time lapse of me just putting lines out. So I want to try and avoid doing that again if I can. Now apparently it's the hitbox and stuff has changed for this. It's made it a lot easier. So let's test this out and see if we can actually get these fish in a lot easier than what we had before. Or we can get nothing on the hook. Look, here comes another one dancing away. Several dance. Oh, no, there is one on that hook. Oh shit, it was dancing. Okay, so it's supposed to be easier. Oh, there we go. Supposed to be easier, or I'm still not very good at it. Right, keep smacking away. There we go. That's actually a lot slower too, I think. They've just changed the reeling speed down, so it's actually a lot slower. Makes it a bit easier. Yeah, awesome. That's way better. Still not 100% sure if the dot is where I'm aiming or just to the left. No, I think where the dot is. You get it on that hook, that's way better, but the line's definitely slowed down a lot compared to what it was. So I think I had it baited for codfish, but there was a lot of halibut and stuff out here, no cod at all. I couldn't actually change the bait, I'd already had it baited from before. So yeah, I might head back and try and take all these 2,500 hooks out and put 1,000 in, because I feel like the habitats aren't 2,500 hooks long, or 2.5 k's, or more of a kilometre maybe. So I don't think it really matters at this point in time anyway, really, with the state of the current game, but definitely need like a table or something, a tray here to throw the fish into like we do in North Atlantic and Barents Sea. See, it just doesn't go anywhere. Like if that had a hole in the bottom and went straight into the hull of the ship, that would be a lot better, but alright, but yeah, this is way easier, way better than what it was. I think the hook's probably going maybe a little bit too slow now, but at least we're actually hooking them up and not missing too many, which is really good. It's going to increase our haul by heaps. So obviously last episode we did the fish farm, we absolutely nailed it. We got 50 something million, no, it was over 60 million I think, and then we brought the Scarvin, which I have used it, I've done a delivery, but I haven't shown you guys the boat yet. That may be something we'll look at next episode, maybe. See how we go. So I started putting these lines in at 11:40 AM, and it's now 5:15, so we're going to start hauling them in. It says 12 to 17 hours is optimal. God, cannot turn this bloody boat. 12 to 17 hours is optimal, so we're close to 17 hours already. So I probably shouldn't have skipped quite as far. I probably should have skipped and tried to get it right on 12 hours, but it is what it is. Right, let's slow ourselves down. It'd be good if we could actually press the hauling button from inside, and then just have to run out, grab our hook, and then start swinging away. That'd be way better. I don't know if there's a fish on there. I think there is. Yeah, there is. I'm going to get a little bit closer. There's definitely a fish on there. It's just doing one of those gymnastic pirouette stunts. It's definitely a lot easier. That's a huge improvement for me. Right, so we should be getting halibut, salmon, pollock, and catfish, I believe, in this area. That's a halibut there. These things are weird looking fish. I've never actually eaten one, I don't think, but they are very strange, like a flat one-sided fish. Do they swim vertical or on their sides? I don't know much about halibut at all. I think it's more of an English thing, isn't it? Like halibut? I don't know, I'm sure you pommies will yell at me if it's not. Right, so we'll get these lines in. I only put 10 lines in this time. I said it took me an hour and a half to get 10 lines in, so if I had done 20, it would have been 3 hours. And that's why I'm sort of struggling to get an episode every day for you guys, unless it's cargo, and the cargo episodes really aren't performing overly well, which honestly doesn't really matter to me because I'm still enjoying doing it. But I don't know if you guys are enjoying the cargo episodes compared to the fishing side of things. Alright, you guys let me know as well what you think of the new update. I think it's pretty good. I expected a little bit more, I think, out of the update, but it's been pretty good. And you guys would have seen, hopefully would have seen okay in the time lapse that the way I set the lines, so we went north south instead of like that star cross, you know, whatever pattern we did previously. I think this is just way easier. You go down and up, set as many lines as you want, then you just do the one straight haul this direction. So you'll be able to see down, up, down, up, down, up. As you can see, the fish habitat's moved a little bit, so we're sort of out of the habitat now, I think. But I feel like it's 2.5 k's. I feel like they're only like this wide, and I feel like it's more east-west than north-south as well. But I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Look at our boat inventory now. 34 tons of halibut, plus 9.8, plus 33 tons. So we're not missing anything, but we're still getting way too much fish. So I'm hoping that's going to come in one of the next big updates, is changing how much fish we actually get off these lines. I feel like that's way too much. As you guys know, it is early access, so there's still going to be lots of changes to come. So they're going to sort of fine-tune things a little bit more as we progress through the early access side of things. But what we'll do is we'll get this this line done. I'll throw in a cut. I get this one. Am I too close? I think I might be too close. I'll throw in a cut, and then I'll bring you guys back on that last line, and hopefully have a big haul. We can head back into Varroy and drop this haul off and see how much money we make. But I think it's going to be a huge haul, especially with it now being updated so we can actually catch all the fish. I mean, I know majority of us were struggling with it. I know I probably wasn't doing the best. But I know a lot of other people were struggling too. A lot of comments I got were that people were struggling. A lot of stuff on the Discord that people were struggling with hooking the fish, didn't know exactly where to target it and that sort of thing. But it's definitely a lot easier now, which is awesome. So I think they just need to fix how much we get on the boat, the storage, the quotas, all that sort of stuff. Once that starts coming into effect, we won't be making anywhere near as much money as what we are now with having tons and tons of fish. I mean, 30-something tons of fish on this boat. Wouldn't that sink the bloody thing? Surely, if it didn't sink, it would go bloody close. Like, it's a lot of weight for a little boat to handle. Maybe if we had a way bigger boat than maybe 30 tons, it would be okay, but it's just, yeah, way too much weight, way too much stress on this little boat. Should be the last one. No, one more to go. Another catfish. So I really only seen halibut, a little bit of salmon, and haddock on the sonar. I didn't actually see any catfish on the sonar, so it's weird that we're getting it. I know it's part of the area that we're in. There was definitely catfish as the main thing down here, but I didn't see any on the sonar, so we really shouldn't be bringing any in. But it is what it is. Alright, quick check again. Oh, Jesus, that's 60 ton. Oh, Jesus, 110 ton halibut. So we're definitely gonna sink this bloody boat if it was legit. But righto, guys, I'll get through these other 6 lines, bring you back for the last one, and we'll make the sale and see how much money we make. Righto, guys, we're back on the last line now. I haven't even checked our inventory to see what we've got. I'm going to leave that as a mystery when we get back to the port of Varroy and see what we've actually got in the boat. But last line, the only ones I've actually missed from now with the long line is the first one. The first one's really tough to get, purely because it's not going on the hook, it's going on the fish. So notice the fish doing its gymnastics and spastic attack, whatever you want to call it, and it makes it really tough. So you pretty much got to wait till like the last second to actually hit it, to when it's close, right there, just before it gets in there. If you get it, try and get it too early when it's still flapping around, makes it, now gonna make myself look like an idiot because I haven't missed one until then. Second one on. Yeah, if you try and hit it too early, it just doesn't work. I think I was too close for that last one. Yeah, we've only missed a few, so the boat should be pretty bloody full. We already know how much we had after the first 3 lines, so this is going to be a bloody monstrous haul. And then, as I said, I hope they really change this, because I don't want to be going out and doing one run, having unlimited quota, unlimited cargo space, and making millions and millions of dollars. Like, it's gonna be pointless. Maybe the reason why they've left it like that at the moment because it's early access and want us to experience just getting out there, making a lot of money, getting all the boats and everything. But really hoping that's going to be one of their next big updates. Will be obviously fixing the autopilot, fixing the way the habitats work, fixing the quota on each boat, and also fixing the fish when they're in season, out of season, and also the cargo capacity on each boat as far as the fish that we actually catch. So I'm hoping that's going to be one of their big major updates coming in the future. If you guys didn't see my last episode about the the fish farm, I did a little recap of what the last update was. So we're going to try and do that at the start of each new episode when there's a new update out, do a quick little recap so you guys go over, well, you guys will probably read it yourselves anyway, but go over what the current updates are for those of you who don't have the game yet, who are waiting for it to come out on console in 2026. At least you guys will know what the updates have been from the last update till the new update. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's not shut the door yet because I need to go back inside. Come back in, jump behind the wheel, turn this light off. Let's go back to Varroy. 12,662 coronas. Right, docked. Let's jump off the boat. Let's quickly look at our inventory before we go in and see what it's worth. Okay, boat inventory, we've got 190, Jesus, 250 tons of halibut. So I reckon we're gonna make probably $15–20 million. You guys let me know what you think before we actually make the sale. Let me know what you think we're going to actually sell. I think it's going to be quite a bloody bit, 15–20 million. There you go, 13 and a half. Not too bad. Sell all that fish. Bit over the top. This is where I wish we could actually sell the gear as well. We can sell fish, we can purchase bait, but we can't sell the gear because we got 2,500, 1,500, 250. I think I want to drop back to the 1,000, and I can't actually. You know, for some reason I can purchase them. Purchase 10. Where did they go? On our boat inventory. Okay, nice. So what I need to do now is board the boat, work out which ones are which. This is going to be the hardest thing. Right, inventory, let's go let's just bait everything. Oh, handy if I could actually see what I was doing. Right, bottom. You guys probably can't really see that. Let's turn the light on so we can see. Right, so they're all done. So there's a few thousands to another. They're all scattered in there. So what I need to do is grab this, go over. I don't know if I can go over here and will it disappear? No, if I press X, does it disappear? Unbaited. Baited long line. Yep, okay. Alright, so what I need to do is pick them up, run down into the shipyard, and actually no, I could take the boat into the shipyard, I think. Let me check that. We can take the boat into the actual shipyard, and then we want to get rid of the long lines we've got. This worked before. I don't know if this is going to work now, but it has worked for me in the past. So if we climb on the boat, which I think there might be a bit of an issue climbing on and off the boat actually. 2,500 hooks. Let's climb down. We go out Back in again. Check out inventory. 10, 2.5, 3, 2.5, 6, 2.5. Yep, so that will definitely work. If we want to get rid of our 2,500 hooks, this is the way to do it. So grab them, jump down, go out, back in again, and do that 20 times, and all our 2,500 hooks will be completely gone, which I want to definitely get rid of. I think 1,000 hooks, 1 kilometer is going to be a lot better than the 2,500. 2.5 kilometer line. So righto guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you guys did, as always, smash that like button. Got any ideas, suggestions, leave it down below. I think next episode we'll break the Scarvin out and maybe do a run back down to Rost, get back down in that area and go from there. But if you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.